So good both offensively and defensively, Clark. I'm not sure which way he's been better.
I don't think he's missed a beat at either end.
They've got Paul George, D-Wade out there with Irving, then it's Anthony, and it's James in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And it's Durant missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. I mean, get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Harden. Kicks it to Curry. On its way from Irving for two. Dishes it to James. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's.
Look out, man!
Rim is shaking.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
The West All-Stars making the switch here. Parker's checked in.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And the jam by Harden.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Timeout called East All-Stars. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
We need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
New players in now for the East. Then for the West All-Stars. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Howard comes in for Kevin Love. And Curry subbed in for Parker. The East All-Stars on offense, trailing by 10.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. A shot by Harden, wide open. Again, the miss by Harden.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
They're running. Here's Howard. Finishes the break with a slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
Shot to stop the run. No luck. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Wall's shot is off.
The offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
18 seconds on the shot clock. 18.
Curry with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Harden has a wide open look.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Rejected by Millsap. Durant just inside the line. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Johnson. Puts up the runner and hits. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 20 points.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Johnson outside. From outside the arc. They get it again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future. Reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Here's Wall. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Inexcusable mistake for a team that's trying to get back into the game.
Yeah, I have no clue what he was thinking about there. As a matter of fact, he may have had his brain in neutral.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Noah comes in.
And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Nothing goes together like the Pacers and Indiana as we get ready for an interconference contest here in Indianapolis. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. Now, Golden State's starting 5. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. It's Lee and Bogut inside.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And, guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passers, too.
Bogut against George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Curry. Iguodala outside. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. No good from outside.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss. Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
First quarter, just over a minute played. It's tipped. Stolen by George. Hibbert with it. Outside Hill. From downtown. Hibbert kicks to George. And the wide open shot from Stuck. So Golden State will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Curry in at the one spot.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside something.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Curry's shot is good.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Golden State on D. Nobody near George. It's stolen by Bogut. Iguodala outside. Pass to Lee. And Hibbert with the block. Stuckey against Curry. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Stuckey. And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Singler. Remember that of the Pistons?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's been trying to go inside more. And last year, he thought, you know, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. Only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career. So that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
Way to work it up quick. That's a nice break.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And the Warriors miss again. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers. Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be. And I'm sensing, guys, this game is starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as they're... lead gets more.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Steph, Klay, and Dre on the perimeter. It's Lee and Bogut inside. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Now here's West. Stuckey into the lane. West dishes to Hibbert. The kick out to Hill. Fires the three. And it's blocked by Curry. And he's able to get it back. From past the arc. George, no good.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the Pacers moving it up. From deep three-point range, Indiana again missing.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there. Well, out of the break, guys, he's managed to turn it over twice now, and that doesn't bode well for the rest of the quarter if he doesn't shake out of it and tighten things up.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. He played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility, but he can really move around the floor for a big man.
The three from George, and that is good. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, they needed that one finally. That's just 1 of 5 now overall.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch catching and finishing around the rim, either hand. He's really an adept finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
Hill, no good.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look.
Indiana's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. Offensive rebound. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Again, Curry missing.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts. Trying to take the lid off the basket.
And for David Lee, Steve, not just valued by his team for his play on the court, but also his presence in the locker room.
Yeah, a good teammate, makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
Now Thompson. George Hill missing on the three. And the jam by David Lee.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Hill kicks to George. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on his foot.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
And that's how you exploit a gap in the DI, guys.
Yes, sir. No salt. Finish there. Major power.
Wow. He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Here's Curry, following the score by Indiana. Thompson misses, outside for Curry. Iguodala, wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Hill kicks to George. This one for three. Rebound Bogut. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
The Warriors leading. There's the dish to Lee. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Stuckey's got the ball.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals. Well, you got to love his determination on the glass, coming out of the gate strong.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Scola comes in for David West. And it's C.J. Miles in for Rodney Stuckey. Golden State also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Andre Iguodala.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Now, here is George. 7 points in the game. That bucket in no time at all. George has got 9.